Hello, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm in the West Quay Shopping Centre. It's the 1st of August and that means there's new LEGO releases today. There's absolutely a ton of stuff out today. So I'm going to have a look at all those new releases. I'm probably going to buy one, maybe two of things. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to buy. They may of course not have everything in stock. It might have been busy today. You can see the shopping centre is around about 5:30 in the afternoon. It's still fairly busy. Obviously it's kids' holidays at the moment, so there's quite a lot of people around. So I'm going to head in that direction down there, which is where the LEGO store is. Here I am outside the LEGO store. Then you can see we've got some gifts with purchase that are available today. A couple of poly bags and a larger set. Nothing really new in the window, but in the store they had the Neuschwanstein Castle. Very nice build. This is part of the architecture range. $239.99. It's a big set, but loads of printed pieces as well for those window pieces. They're all over the place. Looks very nice. Very impressed with how that all looks with all the different angles and things. There it is in the box, and plenty of them left still. 3,455 pieces. Quite a few Animal Crossing sets which are new. I love the new figures. I do like these Animal Crossing sets. I know they're not the most exciting sets, but this is good because you can change the seasons into the 4 different seasons. It's quite expensive though, and they also had this Goldie's Cozy House as well, the smaller set here with just the one figure, and then right at the bottom another new set here which is the Blathers Museum collection, and again 2 really nice figures there. Don't know the names of the characters, but I like how they look. And we had quite a few Super Mario sets, that was new. This one here, Bowser's Castle, is also a new set as well. We have some vehicles there. A couple of other new sets as well. That one down the right, the Mario Kart, so the 2 figures, they didn't have that left. This is the another Mario set here. And we have the standard cart there. And the Shy Guys P-Wings. So quite a few of these Mario Kart sets. We also had Prince Florian's and Castle Bowser, whatever that is. Not quite sure what this is there, but quite a big set. And this set down here, Piranha Plant Power Up Pursuit. So they're really going for these Mario Kart figures. This is new from Fortnite, the Mecha Team Leader. It's a bit like a Transformers figure, but very ingenious how that looks. £209.99. Very expensive, but as you can see, it's a huge model. They had one built, and I bet that is quite an interesting build. You even get a figure with it there, look, as well. Sonic the Hedgehog had a couple of new sets as well. We had the command truck there, and I think that one was new as well, the Dr. Eggman Crusher Mech as well. $34.99 for that one. Now, One Piece. This is a new line that LEGO started to do from today. This is the pirate ship, the Going Merry pirate ship. $119.99. Quite a nice pirate ship. They had other sets as well. This battle at Orlong something. I could Orlong Park. These are some of the figures that you get. Now, I did watch this show a couple of years ago. Very good show. This is the promo gift with purchase, which is a Fortnite Brickhead set. But back to the One Piece, and they had some Brickheads. Had Monkey D. Luffy and the Buggy the Clown figures. They're $9.99 each. We also had that One Piece set there, and this one I quite like, the Clown Circus tent, which you only get like a little corner of it, but I think you can buy more and get them together. Had a huge display in the middle of the store with all the One Piece sets. Most of these I've already shown you. Had plenty of stuff in stock. They're obviously expecting a rush on it. This is what the pirate ship looks like. Really nice looking pirate ship, and right down at the bottom there's another One Piece set, which is for the adults, for the 18 plus, £270. Ouch. That is a big set though, and there's a lot going on there. If I just show you the back of the box, and yeah, there's loads of playability inside, so that is a very large set. Loads of Star Wars sets as well. This one here, loads of figures and battle droids with this one. Certainly get your figures worth in that. £140 for that though. This Force Burner Snowspeeder, one of the rebuilds at the Galaxy range. You get 3 figures in there. Don't know any of those characters, I'm afraid. This was new, this battle pack here. 327th Star Corps. And again, quite a lot of figures with Clone Troopers. And this one here, 75372, the Droid, Clone Trooper and Droid Battle Pack. And this is what a couple of the sets look like on display in the window. This is also new, the Republic Juggernaut. Quite expensive, this set, and I know a few people have built this and not really had good reviews on it, so I'll wait and see what people think about that one. But this is also new, the V19 Torrent Starfighter, $59.99, and again we get 3 figures with that one, only the 3. And then all the way down at the bottom here, just looking for all the new sets, they had the new Jango Fett's Starship, or Slave one as it used to be called. They don't call it that anymore. And this is what it looks like in real life, 75433, and you get 3 different figures with that set as well. Seems to be a theme where they've got 3 figures, £60 for that. And then right at the bottom here they had the K250. I actually quite like the look of this one, 854 pieces, really tall. Obviously it's got quite long spindly legs, £80 for that, but that looks quite good. And a couple of other new sets as well they had on display. They obviously had the Ewok, and that's quite a nice build, that one. And we had the is that the AT-AT or the AT-ST? I can never remember which one is which. This is the AT-ST. I always get my names of the Star Washers, but again, quite a big set, £180, one of the Ultimate Collector series, but that's quite a nice looking build. And here is Wicket the Ewok. I forgot Wicket's name earlier. But again, quite a nice thing. I think that will be very popular. I do like how that looks. $109.99 though, so on the pricey side. And this is what the K250 looks like in real life. Very tall, and it does look as though it comes on a stand as well. And then moving on, we had Technic sets. So a few Technic sets new. This Ford Bronco SUV, 943 pieces of £55. It's a decent piece count there. And we had this rather large Volvo digger here, the EC500 hybrid. Very impressive looking thing, £350 though. This space set here was also new, 42211, the Lunar Outpost Moon Rover. And they also had this Volvo digger as well, which they just sort of had here on the shelf, the Volvo electric wheel loader. That one is called 42209. $89.99 for that. And this is also new, the Ferrari FXX K, loads of stickers on that one by the look of it, and that's $54.99. So not a bad sized car for that price. Speed Champions next. Quite a few Speed Champions. 77240, the Bugatti. And we also had the double pack of the Lamborghini, 77238. Not sure about that orange one, looks a little bit blocky and weird to me, but $44.99 is not too bad. You get 2 cars for that. And down at the bottom we also had this one here, the Porsche 911. Look at the price difference, they're $20.90, $22.99 now. And this is also new, the Dodge Challenger in this rather horrid green for $22.99 also. A couple of new sets as well in the Botanical range. I couldn't remember whether this one was new or not, but apparently it's not brand new this month, but it's fairly recent. But this is definitely new. The mini bonsai trees. Again, you get 3 different bonsai trees. Not sure about the blue containers for those. And we've also got the hibiscus as well. And that looks quite nice. The pot for that looks good. $59.99, 660 pieces. This was also new. They didn't have any in the boxes left, but this is the Transformers Soundwave. Very nice looking machine there. You get a few little extras with that. A little cassette down there. And you also get this sound brick that goes with it as well. Definitely worth it for that. Here's a Neuschwanstein Castle again, right at the back of the shop. They had some more of those in stock. And then some other new sets as well from Marvel. A few Spider-Man sets here. Do like that subway train. They all seem to have gone from the shelves. And we have Peter Parker's apartment just there. I quite like some of those builds. And from Creator, quite a few new sets. The Medieval Horse Knight Castle. Now, I did like the build of this, but I did think the horses looked a bit weird. The heads look a little bit odd to me, but tell me what you think. And this is what it looks like in real life. Really nice, decent castle, and not too bad a price either. This was also new, the Tropical Toucan, one of the smaller sets. Love the piece of watermelon in its mouth. This was missing. This was obviously popular, the Haunted Mansion. £80, they'd all gone apparently, so they sold quite early, so I missed that one. But this is new, the Telephone and also the Unicorn Castle. Quite a few 3-in-1 sets. They come with proper horses, look there, with wings on. And then right at the bottom we had the, apparently it's a beautiful horse, 31166. I don't know who comes up with these names. And we also get the beautiful bear and the beautiful deer. And then at the bottom we have the majestic rhino. That looks quite good, that, but they also have the majestic hippopotamus and the majestic seal. This is also new, the Altar of the Dead. That's rather unusual for Lego to do. We had this rather weird Halloween wreath. I'm not quite sure that would be that popular in this country. Maybe in the States it'd be more popular. This I really like. I've got my eye on this. The arcade machine, 468 pieces. I'm loving how this looks. $34.99. This is definitely on my hit list. There was something missing as well, the jack-o'-lantern pickup truck. That seems to have been popular. There was one on display there though. It looks like something from the Addams Family. And then right at the top here, here's the arcade machine. It all opens up. I didn't give a very long shot of that. See, here's some more of the gifts with purchase. A couple of smaller sets here for spends on certain themes. I wasn't going to buy any of those things, but this is the main one here, which is the Fortnite Brickheads set. You get 2 in this particular pack for spends of 115 or over. This is new from Wednesday, the Black Dahlia flower. And yeah, that looks quite nice, but of course mini dolls for that, I'm afraid. And then one final thing, one of the store staff showed me some of the boxes for the new Fortnite promo Brickhead set, which you can get for spending over £115. They had loads of them. They were unboxing them as I was speaking, which is fabulous. Okay, so I've done in the Lego store. It's actually fairly busy in there. I know it's release day and there's so many new sets out today. I think they've sold out of a couple of things, but generally the stock levels were very, very good. Anyway, I'm back to the car and I'll show you what I bought today. I'm back in the car. As you can see, there's my lovely big bag of Lego. I'm not outside at the moment. It's a little bit breezy, so that always affects the sound quality on the phone. So I thought I'd sit in the car instead. So what did I get? So I spent £124 and something, and this is the promo, the gift with purchase that they had. Now, interestingly, it's Fortnite Brickheads. They did one of these, I think it was last year, the Bright Bomber Brickhead. This is obviously a slightly higher spend threshold, but 115 is not too bad. I don't think this is going to be particularly popular because the Bright Bomber Brickhead hasn't gone particularly well, but I still think it's quite a nice looking thing, and certainly the characters are probably more popular than the Bright Bomber. So nice little set, that 40760. If I hold it the right way around, you can see the front of the box there. So that's the promo that I got. So what did I spend to get my money's worth? So I bought something for myself, because I don't very often buy things for myself, but this is something that I saw and just wanted straight away, and this is the arcade machine 40805, 468 pieces. What I love about this, I love the retro look of it. Obviously you've even got the coin slots down there, and obviously on the back, if I just turn that around so you can see, it all opens up and it's kind of like a little gamer's room with all sorts of things going on. I'm guessing there's a few stickers in there, but I'm going to look forward to building that. These are $34.99 here in the UK, so not a bad price. You get a decent amount of Lego for your money in that, so that's something for me to build. I've got something for investment, so I'll be hopefully selling this on at a later date, and this is something I have bought before, and it is the shadow figure here. 77000 is the set number. These are £60 in the UK. I think you can get these from very but maybe sometimes they have them discounted, but not very often. But I just thought it was worth getting this because I needed something to take myself over the spend threshold. So I've got another one of those. I've got a few of those now, and then the other things I bought were the Brickheads, and they are from One Piece. So I basically went for 2 each. These are the monkey, what's he called, Monkey D. Luffy. 40799 is the set number for that. So we've got 2 of those. They're $9.99 each. And I also got 2 of the other one as well
which is this one here, and that's Buggy the Clown. There he is there. That's the back of the box of the other box, and there is the front of the box there. 40800 is the set number for that. So the reason I'm buying these is because at the moment, I know on, I think it was Brick Fanatics or Brick Hound, that they had these retiring at the end of this year. If that's the case, that's a very, very short shelf life for these figures. I mean, there were loads of them on the shelves, so I think there's certainly going to be plenty of them to get, but you're limited to getting 3 of these each online as well, so it might be difficult for anybody to pick up large amounts and stocks of these. Of course, they can still extend these Brickheads, but you never know. So I just thought it was a good opportunity while they were fresh and new to get a couple of those as well. So that's all the things that I've got. It's all a bit of a mess. I normally lay them all out so you can see everything that I've got, but yeah, my spend was about around 124, just under £125. Anyway, I'm hopefully going to go back to the Lego store in about a week's time, because they're having the Italian Riviera set, which I think is an idea set. That's not out today, that's out next week, and I probably will, in that video, I'll do an update on the Pick a Brick wall as well. I just didn't have time today, unfortunately, because there were just so many new sets out today. Apologies if I missed any sets as well. There was so many to go through. One of the staff members, Sheila, was incredibly kind. She was literally, we were literally going down the aisle, she's saying that was new, that was new. She was bringing things forward for me so I could film them, getting new stock out for me, for example, when things weren't on the shelf. So thank you very, very much to Sheila for that. It was very, very much appreciated. Yeah, that is pretty much it for me for now for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've bought something good for yourself on August the 1st like I have. I'm really going to enjoy building that arcade machine. Really looking forward to getting that built. So that's my little treat for myself today. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Take care. We'll see you in the next video very, very soon. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.